basically just walking in my shoes, my experience of what hip hop has been like from the 80s up to now. We created an event in 2005 called Battle of the Beatmakers, along with Urbanology, and it's basically an event that spawned a lot of the producers that are making a lot of noise in the city. A lot of the OBO producers, the Boy Wonders, Wonder Girls, shouts out to Gigs, who's here, Mr. Magic, a lot of producers in the city. So it's just a platform, and we basically decided to compile that information because a lot of the younger generation, especially, anything prior to Drake, they don't know about in Toronto. And there's a lot of pioneers that paved the way in Toronto, and we just wanted to document that and have it so that, you know, the story continues on.
Yeah, man, it's great always to come out and celebrate something like this for the city. Battle of the Beatmakers is an institution, much like Urbanology magazine. It's one of the pillars of our culture here in hip-hop. So great to come out and celebrate the launch of this.
The event was dope. Congratulations to Clifton. The book is definitely a dope read. And it was interesting to find out the background of how these multi-platinum and award-winning producers came into the spotlight. So it's educational, it's entertaining, and I think it's something good for people to know as far as history before Drake, Toronto before Drake, and the game of producers in the city, and why Toronto is seen as a hotbed for producers that it is.
Hey, Clifton, man, Toronto legend. What can I say? I'm really proud of him that he decided to actually write a book about his story and the birth of the Battle of the Beatmakers that pretty much birthed a lot of the producers in the city. I know I probably wouldn't be making beats as seriously as I am because I wouldn't have anywhere to put it or anybody to listen to it. So this guy really gave us the platform, and I'm very thankful for that. So I'm really happy for him, man.
The event was good. This is the launch of Toronto Sound Volume 1, documenting 30 years of hip-hop history in Toronto, from the 80s to the 90s to the 2000s. Just showing you how Toronto came to be what it is today. A lot of people know, they see Toronto for what it is today, but they don't understand the background story. So we just basically painted a picture in this book documenting the 30-year history from the 80s to the 90s to the 2000s, what the production scene was like back then, what the production scene is like today. As a result of that, we covered some of the artists, the rappers, the DJs, all different aspects of hip-hop. But the main theme and the main focus is production. And we use Battle of the Beatmakers as the venue and the vehicle for that to happen.
All the best. I mean, Clifton's going to keep moving it forward like he did with Battle of the Beatmakers. Things are always going to evolve. He's going to innovate. I can't wait to see what he does next. So shout out to Clifton. The country, the city, the culture owes you a debt, and we can't wait to see what's next.
For the future, I mean, we want to still continue building the movement. We've had a lot of success stories from the battle over the years. People have taken over the Billboard charts. They've won all kinds of Grammy Awards, sold millions of records, all from this simple, humble movement called Battle of the Beatmakers. It's a movement that pretty much spawned the whole city's production scene. And as I said, very humble beginnings, and we're just trying to keep that going, you know. And tomorrow, I mean, we can do shows in LA. People want us to bring it to LA. People want us to bring us to the UK. So we're just trying to do that and keep the movement going. It's all good.